Hey everyone. I decided I was going to go ahead and do my game of the year list. So I've got a piece of paper, everything written down. So I didn't have like physical copies of all these games. so um, yeah, like usually I would bring out like the disc and show you, each one, but I just kind of made a list of it. I do want to preface to say that I don't like play a lot of like PC games. Mobile VR games, stuff like that. So none of that's really on the list. I will say this year too, like I played more games than probably have in quite a few years. Um, just had a lot more downtime, not as busy. So there's that. Also, too, on this list, I do have some like games that like I just didn't really play that like I've seen like on a lot of people's list. So let's see. So I never played the Elden Ring DLC, the archery or whatever it was. Never played Space Marine 2, which I heard a lot of good things about. I might play that, at some point. And Dragon's Dogma, I just didn't play a whole lot of. I've got it, just haven't really got into. And then, let's see. And there's a couple games that like I just didn't play a whole lot of, so I didn't mention those as well. So the Prince of Persia game, like 2D Metroidvania, I forgot the name of it. Persona 3, played a couple hours of it. Seems really cool, just haven't really got into it. And then Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which was really the first one to play as Zelda. So anyways, I've got a list of 12, and I'm just going from 12 to the top one. So the very number 12 is the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, I think it's called. It wasn't like a great game. It's basically a remaster of like the original Dead Rising. But I thought it was really cool. I had it when it first came out, just didn't really get into it a whole lot, but actually played through it and beat it and thought that was really good. Number 11 is, I don't see anybody's list, but NBA 2K25. Every year, like I basically play probably NBA 2K more than anything else. I mean, I know I probably dump 100 hours into it. And what I do is like I just play like the errors or my NBA or whatever, build my own team, play like a full season. So literally like 82 games, 7-game playoffs, stuff like that. And then I'll play like some of my friends online. We take our teams and just battle each other and see what happens. Number 10 is a little bit of a cheat, and that is the Alan Wake 2 DLC. I know Alan Wake 2 came out last year, and I got it when it came out. I just didn't play a whole lot. But I really got into it like a couple months ago. Beat the game, did the DLC as well. So it was like Night Springs and the Lake House. I thought that was really good. If you haven't played Alan Wake 2, like, I mean, it's a little out there, but it's really good. Really kind of grows on you, just kind of gradually gets more interesting. So I definitely recommend that. At number 9 is Helldivers 2. This came out early this year, I think February or something like that. This online shooter, if you haven't heard about it, it's definitely worth playing. It's basically like Starship Troopers video game, even that funny, kind of that over the top, fascist, funny stuff. I mean, it's really good. Number 8 was Tekken 8. Over the summer, me and my daughter really got into this game. We started playing online. I used to be really good at Tekken. Played a lot of them. Like the first couple I played a lot of. But got in there, she started playing it. She started getting to the point where she was whooping me. We got online, played some people, and really just got into it. One of the reasons I delayed this list, because I've been kicking this around for a while. I don't think I did like a game of the year list or anything like that. Was because I need to finish this game, which is number 7, which was Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I thought it was really good. It felt like an Indiana Jones game. If you didn't know Troy Baker did the voice of Indiana Jones, not Harrison Ford, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference because he does like a really good job. Has really good cutscenes where it just feels like you're in the movie. Actually finished it this morning, I think it was. And The only thing is like it needed a little more polish. Like I thought it was a really good game, but it never like grabbed me. You know, some of the stealth, some of the fighting, stuff like that just felt a little rough around the edges, I guess. But I mean, overall, I have the vibe of Indiana Jones, and I can't think of a better Indiana Jones game. Number 6, I was kind of surprised this didn't end up in my top 5, but it's Wukong Black Myth. I didn't beat it, but many hours into it. I just beat the tiger guy. I beat him, and I think I beat another boss. So I'm like kind of going through that. It's like a Dead Dark Souls game. Not as brutal. Like it's challenging. The combat's, you know, it's a tough game. Like the boss fights are hard. But like there's little things that kind of help you out through it. So like you don't lose your experience if you die somewhere. Checkpoints seem a little more generous. It looks amazing. The graphics are insane. And I hear people talk about like some of the control issues, like lag or something like that. I haven't noticed anything, but I mean, it's still a really good game. Number 5 was Silent Hill 2. So I never played through Silent Hill 2. I think I played a little bit of it when it came out. Played through Silent Hill 1, played through Silent Hill 3. And I think I played one of the ones on PSP or something like that. But yeah, this is kind of my first, you know, thorough romp into Silent Hill 2. You know, it was really good. Like Silent Hill, Resident Evil is still, you know, the better survival horror game for me. But Silent Hill 2, you know, I kind of get it now, like why people loved it so much. I still don't think it's better than like, you know, my favorite Silent Hill games, but it's really good. 4 is Astrobot. Like I thought this was like a really good game. It's a platformer, you know. To me, I thought it was just like kind of gimmicky at first because, you know, they did the VR Astro Boy, and I think they did the Astrobots Playroom whenever you get your PS5. It's like a game on there, but this is like a full-blown platformer with like extras and stuff like that. Right now, I think I'm about 130 some Astrobots. I think there's a total of 300 to get, but I really like it. Lot to do. Definitely uses like the haptic feedback and the microphone and all that stuff on the controller. Like you don't feel like it doesn't feel forced. It's like you're actually doing it, and there's like it just gradually gets more challenging. So if you play for an hour or two and you're like, oh man, this is easy, it gets tougher. It really does. It gets challenging. Number 3, I was kind of surprised to see this on a lot of people's lists because a lot of people said this is one of the best they've seen in the franchise in a long time. But that was Black Ops 6. So I played this a lot, like when it came out. Like I got online and I was really impressed. Like me, a friend of mine, his kids too, we've been playing a lot. I got prestige in it. I haven't prestige in a Call of Duty game in like probably since the original Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. So mainly been playing online. I haven't touched a single player. I played a little bit of zombies. But yeah, I was kind of surprised I haven't seen that, you know, on that contention. I don't think it's game of the year, but like, you know, it just got up there for me. The top 2 was tough, really tough. Just one game grabbed me over the other one, but a very close runner-up was Metaphor. And this is Atlas, the same people that did Persona 5. It definitely has that vibe, like Persona 5, like very artsy, very stylistic, you know, it's turn-based. It's kind of hold your hand a little bit here and there, you know, especially in the beginning, but not quite as much as Persona 5. Definitely different stories, like kind of set in medieval times. There's like a political battle going on. There's like, talks about diversity in the population and stuff like that. Like, it's just very interesting story and all that. So, number 1 for me was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I felt like this game came out, I got sucked into it. I think I played 60 some hours into it. You know, I'd pick it up, play it for a month, a couple months later, play through, you know, eventually beat it. So the remake I thought was really good, but like the remake basically just is from the beginning of the Final Fantasy VII story to when you leave Midgar. And this one takes over that part. You get into the world and everything, and it basically ends where, you know, not really a spoiler, but a very important character dies. So that's where it ends at. And I thought it was done very well. I thought it was like open world, you know, very vibrant. Just took like what we liked about remake and just took it to another level. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII was my game of the year. You know, these games, you know, several of the games in my top 10 I could see winning. Like, let's see, I think IGN picked Metaphor, Game Awards picked Astrobot. I feel like someone else picked Final Fantasy VII, and then it seemed like Silent Hill won with another one too. I think it was Game and Ball or something like that. So like it was, I think it was a close race. Very interesting year, very good year. You know, it wasn't like last year where it just kind of came between like Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, it was a close one. But yeah, that was my list. Let me know what y'all think, what you played a lot of, maybe what was your game of the year. So anyways, thanks for watching.